G'day and kumusta guys from the land down under. I hope you're all doing well, and I probably really should have brought a selfie stick or something to hold this phone while I'm driving, but I just had a quick thought, and while it's still fresh in my head, I just wanted to get it out the way before I forget. So just a quick chat one-on-one. What I wanted to say today is I realized that I didn't really apply much context regarding my job and regarding my career, you know, and sort of what we divulged to you in our most recent video. So I've just finished up work. It's a beautiful Saturday morning and I'm heading home. Technically it's the afternoon, it just ticked over. But anyway, so what I wanted to say is last year I applied for a traineeship, an internship, whatever you want to call it, that involved jumping through quite a lot of hoops, psychometric evaluations, you know, I think there were a total of 3. And they all tested for different things. And also there was a medical exam on top of that. Basically, what happened was I just had enough of climbing on roofs and crawling under houses for the last 12 years of my life. You know, and especially after the final straw was when I lost my business due to COVID. And thanks to all of the dystopian lockdowns, especially in Melbourne, that occurred, you know, over those years, it killed any small amount of drive or passion that I had left for my previous profession. Now, I really wasn't expecting to be selected in the first place for this job, but look, they made contact and then they invited me for testing. So of course, naturally, I obliged, and from one thing to another, 7 months passed and here I am. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I want to make sure that you guys are keeping yourselves grounded, okay? And what I mean by that is don't overestimate the size of your stomach. Keep your appetite reasonable. People get hungry for things as their circumstances change in life, and when they see new or more capabilities open up to them than what they had before, then they almost immediately adjust their lives to fit. I'm here to tell you, don't. Or at least make sure that you consult with yourself to see if that's what you truly want, or if that's what really aligns with your ideals, your values, and ultimately, if it'll make you truly happy, not what you think would make others happy if they had it, and it makes you temporarily happy to have it because it feeds your ego by knowing that you have what it is that others want. That probably takes a bit of processing, but I think you know what I'm trying to get at. So I hope it makes sense. Just please remember to keep yourselves grounded. Don't lose sight of your passions and your dreams by chasing something different. You know, just because you can. Don't build your lives around a career or a job to a point where you're so dependent on that paycheck coming in every week that it just, you know, you look down one day and then you might find your legs stuck in a bear trap, you know, for lack of a better term. Doesn't take much, whether it's your doing or things that are beyond your control, to sink the life raft you're floating on, or before you find yourself, you know, bobbing in the ocean like a cork, watching everything that you've built because of that appetite, you know, scattered around you, floating away in the ocean. So I guess what I'm saying ultimately here is that this opportunity changes nothing about our plans of pursuing our life in the Philippines. Changes nothing about what we want to do, right? A job isn't you. A career isn't you. It's easy to get caught up in your title and in your financial position, but you lose sight of what it is that makes you truly who you are. And I think I'm guilty of that in many cases. And as time passes, the real you gets buried deeper and deeper, and the memory of that person begins to lose clarity and vibrancy, until one day you find yourself in this grey, gloomy room, questioning yourself. Well, I'm here to encourage you to please not lose sight of yourselves. Of course, advance in your career. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Keep progressing in your life, but don't forget what it is that you're ultimately doing it for. Like here on the Castaway Couple, we're all about making smart choices. We've mentioned that previously. We are advocates for that. And knowing how to recognize good opportunities when they present themselves. But make sure you let them be just that. Don't go overboard with it. Don't let it get to your head. They're just opportunities to fulfill your necessities in life, and as an instrument to propel you towards your vision, but never let it consume you. Don't let it become you. Stay true to yourself and keep shining. You know what you want, your heart knows, and sometimes your brain, your mind can conflict with what it is that your spirit is telling you to do. So follow your hearts, listen to your instincts, and don't let somebody tell you that you're wrong. You know what's best for you. You know the feelings that lie inside. No one else can tell you that. And I guess, that's really all I wanted to say. So, thanks for watching, guys. Stay true to yourselves. Remember who it is you are. And thank you for supporting us. It really, it means a lot. And I just wanted to be real, be raw, and have a one-on-one today. Look after yourselves, guys. Stay happy, stay true.